Hey everyone, and welcome to the video. Today I'm showing you how to turn your OneDrive into a truly private and secure cloud storage with the help of Cryptomator. Cryptomator is a free, open-source tool that brings transparent client-side encryption directly to your device. It encrypts every file and file name locally with strong AES 256 encryption before anything ever leaves your computer. That means your cloud provider only ever sees encrypted data, real zero-knowledge privacy. And thanks to its smart block-level syncing, Cryptomator only uploads the actual changed data blocks instead of re-uploading entire folders. In this tutorial, I'll walk you through the complete setup, daily usage, and important security tips step by step. So if you want full control over your data privacy, stay with me. Let's get started. If you have Cryptomator installed, we can continue here. You can find the download link in the video description. Now open Cryptomator. First, I'll show you the settings. You can adjust the first two options to suit your needs. For the third option, however, I recommend that you tick the box. I would remove the check mark from the fourth option. Both options increase security. Now we click on the interface section. Here, for example, we can select the language. This will only change after a system restart. Now we'll move on to the virtual drive section. The selection of standard volume types is somewhat more demanding here. The default is WinFsp, mounted as a network drive. Advantage: Explorer runs significantly smoother with less lag when working with large vaults. Disadvantage: some programs, backup tools, Office, Dropbox Sync, and so forth don't recognize it correctly. That's why WinFsp Local Drive exists. Mounted as a true local drive, this results in maximum compatibility. Almost everything works immediately. Third option, WebDAV Windows Explorer. Mounts as a normal drive, looks easy, but hard 4 GB file size limit, Explorer often crashes. Storage is displayed incorrectly, many programs complain. Last but not least, we have WebDAV HTTP address. Here you only get a localhost URL, no drive letter. You copy the localhost URL yourself into Windows Explorer. Same disadvantages, but it always works, even without permissions. Conclusion: stay away from both. Use WinFsp only as an absolute last resort. Try Explorer first, otherwise HTTP. Questions in the comments. The checkbox for check for updates automatically is always selected by default. Here you can read something about Cryptomator. Now let's create a vault. Click on Create New Vault. Here you can give the vault any name you like. Now you can specify the storage location for the encrypted files. In our case, we'll specify the OneDrive Pictures folder. We'll leave the expert settings disabled. Please set a password here. I recommend a strong password of at least 15 characters, including special characters. You are, of course, responsible for keeping your password safe. I'm having a recovery key generated for me. We've already been informed about this here. However, I recommend you do the same. Save the recovery key either in a password manager on a USB drive or print it out. I'll keep the recovery key in a password manager. If you're planning to do the same, check out my tutorial on the KeePass2 password manager. It explains which settings and plugins make the password manager particularly secure. We have now created our vault. We will unlock it immediately to add our data. Here you can configure whether an Explorer window should open after each time the vault is unlocked. We can click on the OneDrive icon in the left column of Explorer and then navigate to our vault. Okay, now we have opened the Explorer window of our vault. Now we can move files into the vault using cut and paste or drag and drop. Don't forget to delete the original file if you are copying the files via drag and drop. I remove the file by clicking on it and pressing the delete key. Then just lock the vault. One more important point to mention. Do not modify or add any files in your Vault folder without first unlocking the Vault. This could lead to data loss. Thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments what topics you'd like me to cover in future tutorials. If you have any questions or suggestions, feel free to leave them in the comments as well. Stay healthy. See you next time.